At some point, I'll just create a massive, great big field marshal command for a border from there to there. It's going to be huge. But we'll get 5 armies in there first. Would you like a bacon sandwich? Thank you very much, Ace Thunderhawk. I recently just ate. What did I have? I had something nice today. Food's been on the subject of discussion a lot this week. What did I have for lunch today? I can't remember. Oh, it was a smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel. It was really nice. But yes, talking about food, I spent a load of money online on food this week because I've not bought myself anything toy-wise since the beginning of since before lockdown. I've been working hard and saving up, and just this week, what did I get? I've ordered 3.5 kilos of coffee beans of different types to try. That's going to keep me going easily through till Christmas, I'm pretty sure. From one of my favourite coffee roasters. And I've ordered some mail order Cornish pasties from a Cornish bakery. I haven't had proper Cornish pasties for 20 years since I was last down there. And I saw an advert and an offer for some, and I just thought, do you know what? I've not bought myself anything yet. I'm not going to have all 12 pasties by myself. I just want to point that out. You know, I could. I'm quite capable of eating all that, not in one go, but they have to share with the family. So yes, I've treated myself to some awesome things that will be coming this week. I didn't really need anything tech or anything else. I've got loads of games to play through, so yes, I went for coffee and pies. Okay, so what have we got? We've got that stuff coming. Let's take this off pause. We should be constantly training up new aircraft, because we're going to start figuring out how we're going to control the Pacific. We got anything? We've nearly got some new close air support, which is good. Got loads of old carrier stuff, which is not so good. It's naval bombers I'm kind of more interested in. Do you know what? I think I should probably just give away a load of old stuff. I've got terrible things in there. Sharing, madness, insanity, and heresy. Might look a bit bad if I try to keep all of it for myself. That's just what I was thinking. Besides which, when they get something nice, I can say, well, come on, I shared my pies. Give me some of that cake. It's a bargaining chip, you see. It's bargaining power. You're out of coffee? You can come over to mine and have one, Todd. What just went click? I thought I heard something. Right. Let's go and assign this to... yeah, we're suddenly out of trucks. Okay. If we're out of trucks that bad, I think I went a bit mad on there. Let's just close 4 of those down to make sure we've got enough trucks to go around. That should help matters. Yeah. 7 a day, so that's still going to take a year, less than a year to produce all those. So that's all right. The medium tanks are coming up well. The amphibious tanks will be fine when we get there. Light tanks are upgrading. Developed, or we better look at this quick. Okay, let's just hit pause. When everything goes off at once, it's time to stop and hit pause. Naval bombers, I want some more factories into that. In fact, I really need to push this. And tactical bombers. These are what I'm going to use to control the seas around Japan, as well as those mine submarines. That reminds me, we better go and take a look on the ships and everything. Where are we at? So there's that, and then there's a national focus. We got the develop the Chinese resources. Good. That's extra aluminium coming in. We could actually turn that one off, that factory trade we've got going with one of my puppets. I think I'll probably keep it. It's like, it's cheap. Trading with your puppets is great because you give away one factory for all their resources. It's a really good way of trading. We might want to expand some of this. But I dare say, secure the Philippines. What does that give me? It just gives me a puppet focus against the Philippines, which are going to really piss off the United States. If I bypass them, I can still get a war goal at a later date. I get a research bonus for transport models. What the hell does it mean? Transport? What are transport models? It's not ships, is it? Can't be. Is it talking about landing craft? Let's click on it. Transport models. I can't click on that. I don't know what the transport models are. Do I want to go down there any further anyway? Strike on the southern resource area. An annex war. Oh, okay. Now that is something I do want later. So, okay, let's start that. And say we'll keep America out of the fold for now. Oh, I realised I've got 200 aircraft up there. They are trained. We'll bring them back. We're going to deploy the aircraft, you know, where we think we need them at the time we want them. Hey, Indigo. I started 1 hour and 8 minutes early. I should have coincided it perfectly with UA. Is the cavalry fully trained? No, it's not. Okay, they can get training these up a bit. That's right, because I got some new guys down there. Guerrilla fighter. It is actually good. The way I use cavalry, it's not as an outright aggressive thing. Not always, anyway. But they follow behind the armoured stuff to hold a line. So guerrilla fighter is actually quite good because they can entrench faster. So we'll take that. Nice. Now this is going to be... We don't have a Pacific Garrison army anymore. So let's create one. And this whoa, I can put someone crap in there. He's not going to attack. I'm not going to attack with the Garrison, so that will actually work out quite well. We're not eating too much into the manpower either, so that's nice. New theatre, and this is going to be Pacific Garrisons. We're going to need more than the few I'm making here, that's for sure. So this is where we kind of need to start thinking about which islands we're going to garrison to control sea zones. So Iwo Jima is clearly going to be one. I think I'm going to put... Do I want to put 2 on at a time? Not at first. Not at first. This is going to be one. What's this? This is Okinawa. I might put 2 into Taiwan, because this is... Well, I can always move them. And there was other places... Oh, God, what have I just done there? I'm clicking on... There we go. It's clicking on the airfield. Can you move them between airfields? Because it was making a noise when I was right-clicking on it. Is that something new they've added? Other than that, it's a case of really thinking about where I'm going to need them for when we're going to invade elsewhere. And again, just controlling sea zones. Like here, we don't need to hold both. But somewhere where there's going to be a fight. And the ports are the most important. I mean, if they want to invade these islands, they can starve off. Because I don't think the AI has the sense to actually try and build... You can build ports on areas that you land in. You can if you do that. These... Oh, there's one place, though, where I added a load of aluminium production, isn't there? Which would be good to hold on to. We'll do that for now. Is there anywhere... Don't hold anywhere up there, is there? I need something here at some point so we can go charging up into Russia. But so far, so good. We've got this army in. What was I going to do with that? Okay. What did I create that one for? That wasn't for... I think that was just for general use. I could put them as like a home defense force. They're decent templates. I need something defending Japan, that's for sure. So maybe I should sail them in. And just defend the entire island with it. 24 divisions should be enough for that. Yeah, go on then. We'll give this guy... General. Someone with low attack. That'll do. An infantry. I like infantry officers. Because the troops level up faster. It can be someone crap, because I'm not expecting these guys to get into a fight. New theatre. Japanese defense, we'll call that. And then we can find them nice and easy. The best defense is offense. I mean, I should probably put these into a fight, but we seem to be recruiting troops nice and fast at the moment, so let's bring them down to Nagasaki. Then I know my home islands are safe. That's what I'm mostly concerned about. I kick your ass again. What an awesome name. Welcome to the stream. What have we got up here? 24, lots of cavalry. Let's speed this up again. Whilst things move out. Okay, so I wonder if my destroyers... They're still on training. Not all of them by any means. Now, these are like early war or pre-war. That he's knackered. Had an accident in training by the looks of it. The rest are okay. Looks like we've got one with the ability to mine lay there. So we should have also... We've got some new destroyers. These are coming on... We should split those up, by the way. But that's fine. Did we ever put a... We did put a destroyer commander in. The submarine commander. Yep. These are my strike subs. Now somewhere, and I don't know where I've set them off building, we have some mine-laying submarines. Because I can't detect them there. We definitely set them off somewhere. Well, one way of finding out. Bulgaria's joined the Axis. Where have I put them? Chugo. Where the hell? There? Oh, yes. Here they are. Okay. Let's sail these lot out. 2 carriers. And there's some big stuff there. Let's just put that... Oh, I don't know. Anywhere else. No, that's a bad... No, put them there instead. So now we can see... If I do all that, we just bring them out. Excellent. This is going to be the first load of mine-laying submarines. They will need a commander. Now, there's one of these guys who has an ability in this, I'm sure, that I've read somewhere. I might be wrong. Field hospitals. Cool. Go straight on to number 2. What was I doing? I've lost my fleet. That's them. New theatre. We'll just call these mine subs. Change that. Put them on. Let's put them on. Brown will do. And where's this guy's colour? There we go. Excellent. Something different. Now, I was looking at this, wasn't I? I could have sworn I had someone who had a bonus to mine laying. Or at least some sort of submarine bonus. I might be making it up. Bold. Spotter. Spotting speed's good. Fly swatter. Naval AA. Superior tactician. It's not going to be someone good. I remember thinking... Oh, well, I'm probably wrong. Anyway, these lot shouldn't get into combat. So, repair priority. Yeah, repair priority wants to be high. And engage. Never engage. Do not engage. They never want to fight. Ever. Can we actually mine lay at the moment? No, we need to be at war. So let's put them on to training. I don't think training matters too much for mine laying subs. I don't know if it speeds up the missions. Someone watching might know. If you do, let me know. So where do we get to down here? We've got all the way down here. We kind of still need some... Oh, we need some more garrison troops. Good timing. The Asia garrisons. We've nearly got one in each city, actually, so we can start doubling up. And these are like second line... Well, not second line, but, you know, not the best quality troops, I should say. Not the best templates, necessarily, either. Against... Where have we got? We've got British Asia. They should be all fully trained up. Are they going into position? Where did I... Okay, they're not trained up in the slightest. We can fix that. And we've got 6. Oh, we're waiting for 6. No, we're not. I need to. Oh, that's right. I decided not to upgrade that army. It's all right at 18. I don't think I need another 6 divisions in there to push through to Singapore. And that's only if that attack goes in. But we've got enough troops facing the British altogether. We're still building up for an attack on the Soviet Union. Germans are doing okay. They are probably, I'd say, about halfway to Moscow. So where's our Soviet theatre? We've got quite a few soldiers building up. That looks like a lot of men there. Hungary proclaims Greater Hungary. Okay. Having regained the lands that were taken from them in the Treaty of Trianon, Miklos Horthy issued a proclamation yesterday evening that the nation shall henceforth be known as Greater Hungary. It is hoped that this will serve to increase Greater Hungary's prestige in the eyes of the world, as well as better describe the extent of its borders. They're a bit full of themselves. I don't think that's really going to do much good in the long run. There we go. We've got 5 divisions. Travel over to here. And then you're supposed to be joining the Soviet theatre. Where else? So you can join the Pacific Garrisons. Right, okay. We've got more men available. Who do you want to push these out to? I mean, I can put some in there. Go on, I'm going to send an extra one to here. Got 13 available. Is it going to be the... There we go. Highlight that. So it's this guy. He's spare. Shall we... I don't know if it's really worth doing too much of these. Hang on. Click on resources because there was one where I got a ton of aluminium from. It's there. It's that one. So that's the one that we need to hold. And other than that, it's really just about having some, like an air base and then maybe a naval base somewhere to help control the seas. So maybe here. Not all of them. Thank you very much. Let's make it this one. It's already got an air base on the Marshall Islands. And then if we lose the rest, it's not costing us anything at all. You were Greater Hungary until you got the bacon sandwich. Again, back to food. People always talk about food in my chat. It makes me hungry all the time. It doesn't take much to make me hungry. I have a hell of an appetite. What have we got? We've got... These aren't the ones I ordered, are they? No, they came somewhere else. So these are just like freebies, which is actually quite nice. So we got down to here. We're going to go and send one to Haiku. I quite like how this is going now. Decisions available. Let's see what we've got. Anti-communist raids. I don't think we need to worry about any of that. There's lots of things we can do to improve iron ore. But it's really oil and aluminium that I need to do. And the inter-service rivalry, I'm happy to leave that quiet for now. Paramilitary training. They get daily fascism support. Doesn't cost anything, though. Oh, some political power, though. I'll keep that. Wealthy Fip, so you shouldn't mention the French toast. You had French toast? Oh, French toast. I haven't had French toast for years. We were talking about nice breakfast today. And my wife bought like 2 huge punnets of strawberries. And I thought, wouldn't they be really nice? Just stewed down gently in a pan. And then the resulting fruity, jammy syrup poured over some waffles or some nice soft pancakes. It just, yeah, sent me into like a sugary coma dream. I thought, that's going to be good. So we got one army through here. We'll send them to... I don't want to send... Actually, stay where they are and train. We need 2 more armies for the British... Sorry, for the Russian front. I could take these 2. and then reassign 2 to British Asia later. What do we have coming in? I like the fact that I can just get massive armies coming in. I absolutely love this. And they're coming in quick as well now. Let's make this 48. This is a big division. A big army size. It's the 2 more that I need, though. So come on. Let's put them into Nagasaki. So they can ship straight. No, we won't do that. We'll put them somewhere else. Hiroshima. We're short of a lot of infantry and support equipment. But that's not a problem, is it? They've got the manpower. It didn't even touch our manpower, so that's good to know. Now, these guys... There is a way of automatically telling them to go and occupy these places, isn't there? Yeah, we want a good defense in Tokyo. Tell you where else we want a good defense as well. Is all the way up here. Because believe it or not, this is actually connected to northern Japan. And it's a nice, easy way in for an enemy attacker. I know, because I've used it myself several times. Right, ship them off up to there. There, please. Thank you. Any other ports that I am missing? Has to be an actual port. There's no naval base there, is there? Yep, I see that and Osaka. We'll just divide these up a little more evenly if we need to. Although I think if I put those in there, unless I've left some. I don't think I have, actually. I don't think I've left anyone. We might even have enough spare to go and garrison this place here. It's kind of the Japanese home islands, isn't it? Kind of. Sort of. Not. It's not going to be the same army that we used to fight the Russians. We do need an army there to go and fight the Russians of some sort. But we're getting there now. We're in 42. Things are moving on. We're building up the economy and the industry, which is really what the first goal was. We've got the dockyards coming on nicely. We're short of steel. By how much? By 7. That's okay. We can fix that with some political decisions. So let's do it rather than trading it away. Develop the iron ore deposits. What do we get? We get 8 there. Oh, was that one? Does that show up where that's going to go? Oh, that's... Oh, that's right on the border with Mongolia. Oh, it's the same place. Okay. I'm going to spend 50 points. It's going to eat up some of my factories for a bit, but that's all right. Military factories, the dockyards, nearly finished. We'll finish the refineries. We'll get this infrastructure improved. Things are coming on. Kinder Bueno. Oh, no, I'm not so keen on them. My kids love them, though. They really like them. I just don't like them. I'm with you, Todd. Don't even get a toy to choke on. I used to love those the little toys you got in Kinder Eggs. Actually, that's not actually true. The toys were usually crap. But I just love the prospect of scoffing some chocolate and then maybe getting something awesome out of that little plastic egg thing that came inside. And you never did. But the hope was always there. Do you remember getting those little plastic cars in them with the cogs and stuff that you had to try and fit together? And then you could pull them back and let them go. And they never really worked. That was my experience of them. Industry? Yeah, let's boost up industry. Let's go for that. So I think this is coming on okay. We'll get the better steel situation going. We can also boost steel production just by building infrastructure in those provinces as well. That's a nice way of getting it without having to trade away any factories. We've got a bit of a presence throughout the Pacific now, which we wanted. Are they short on supplies or... No, it's okay. It's just that they've just arrived there, so that's fine. Kinder eggs. That's taking me back a bit. $30, you only ever got one good toy. When they stopped putting in the little kits... Oh, I've missed something off here. That you had to self-assemble. And they started putting, like, solid things in. Collectible thing. I think that was a better approach. Oh, I see. Right, there's two here. Ship them out. We'll get all these guys trained up as well. And if I have spare, then there's absolutely no harm in putting things across here. But let's also start to get some naval bombers, some presence over there as well. This is what I built naval bombers for. And where we're going to be fighting first, it's likely to be around here. What else have we got there? Don't really need fighters. Fighters aren't that much use because they don't have much range. Tactical bombers, maybe. Especially on that bit, that could like have quite a bit of impact. So we'll put them on there, cover the Filipino Sea. Bypass the Philippines, so we got that. I don't know what the research bonus on transports is. We'll try and figure that out. Strike the southern resource area, so... I'm not quite ready to get a war goal against those guys, because I want to take the Soviet Union on first, so we can put that to one side for a bit. What does Strengthen the Divine Wind do? Enables the production of the Yakasaka MXY7 OHKA. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm guessing it's a suicide plane. That Dom, thank you for the follow. Warrior Spirit. It does improve the last stand command ability, but I very rarely use that. In fact, I can't think of a time when I have used that and expected to get any good result out of it. So we can start to... I can improve Manchukuo. I mean, this is adding infrastructure. And well, adding infrastructure is not bad, because I kind of wanted that anyway. And some land forts. Is that really... Japanese settlement? Just adds building slots, which I don't think I'm in a particular rush to get. We should probably get the 0, I think. So let's get the first air fleet. Oh, right. That's nice. Sortie efficiency plus 20%. Yeah, I think we should definitely get that. Let's work on that one. So let's put this back on. Conquest of China went well. Conquest of the Soviet Union is our next project. Let's make sure everyone is... I think everyone's fully trained in these armies. We have a suitable field marshal. Excellent. Quite happy with the way things are going. It might be biting off a bit more than we can chew. I have no idea. I don't know what the Soviet Union is up to. They do look like they've probably got their hands full with the Germans. And the Germans will love us if we, you know, really, really upset the Soviets. 55 experience. That's not going to be enough to build my big medium tank divisions together that I want. The Marines are starting to... Well, they'll soon get some amphibious tanks. I need XP. That's what I need. 278. 40 width medium tank division is going to require a bit more than that. Yeah, I'm not going to get many. Wonder if I should just cut down on the light tanks. I've only got 2 factories in it though, so it's no big deal. I think at the end of the day,